King Solomon built the Lord's temple, yet later built altars for idols. How does a wise man lose his way? Once, there was no king like Solomon. He was clothed not only in gold and glory, but in wisdom beyond measure. Kings traveled from distant lands to hear his counsel. And in Jerusalem, the temple of the Lord stood, a symbol of a nation's devotion and a man's heart fully surrendered to God. But time has a way of testing what wisdom alone cannot hold. In his later years, Solomon's heart began to wander. He loved many foreign women, princesses of Moab, Ammon, Sidon, and Egypt. And though his wisdom could rule a kingdom, it could not rule his heart. The man who once built a house for the Lord began to build altars for idols. On the hills near Jerusalem rose shrines to Ashtoreth, Molech, and Chemosh, gods of stone and fire, where the smoke of false worship rose beside the temple of the living God. The Lord, who had appeared to Solomon twice, was angered by what he saw. He said, "Since you have turned your heart from me, I will tear the kingdom from your son's hand." And though God spared Solomon's days for the sake of David, the consequence could not be undone. After King Solomon died, his son Rehoboam became king. But when Rehoboam refused to lighten the heavy burden Solomon had placed on the people, 10 tribes rebelled against him. These 10 tribes formed the northern kingdom of Israel, led by Jeroboam. Rehoboam was left ruling over Judah and Benjamin, forming the southern kingdom, known as Judah, with Jerusalem as its capital. Though Rehoboam's pride divided the kingdom, God's plan still moved forward. The line of David continued, leading to Jesus, the true king who would unite hearts once more. Even when people fail, God's promise never does, because his kingdom can never be divided.